Hello again YouTube, Mad Dog here again. I thought I'd do a quick video on my version of the figure 4 deadfall trap. I guess most of you are familiar with the standard figure 4 deadfall trap. Very simple and easy to make. I'll just run through quickly for those of you that don't know. It basically consists of 3 pieces of wood, one of which goes to the ground, another piece of wood which is sharpened to an end which will become the bait stick, and one piece of wood which interlocks with those 2 pieces, which will carry the dead weight to load the actual rock or slab or log, whatever you choose to use, on the top there. The bait stick will have a notch carved out into it, and the same on the ground stick, so these 2 pieces interlock together, but not a nice snug fit. You want it loose and unstable, as with any trap. The top piece of the ground stick I've carved to a slight radius, again making it unstable. The load bearing stick then fits onto that, but is free enough, you know, it's free enough to pivot on there, so there's no friction, no natural ties. Normally on the back end of a figure 4 trap, where the load stick and the bait stick lock together, there's simply a groove and a peg. So basically you would have something like that on the back end of the load stick on here, and obviously the opposite on the ground stick. So you would have that shape on the end of this piece of wood going into a notch here, you know, like that. But what I've chose to do is I've done a little bit more intricate cutting and carving. I've made the 2 pieces, so let me get this right here, actually locking together a bit more securely with like a joint here, like a semi-mortise if you like. Now the advantage of this is when you actually come to set the deadfall trap, sometimes it can be a bit awkward to balance the sticks together and hold the load into place. You know, it can be quite tricky sometimes to hold everything together whilst you're placing the load on the top of the deadfall trap. That's why I've chose this design. It's still unstable enough to be tripped and activated, but it's just enough bite. As you can see here, I'm just applying a bit of load on the top and it all holds together nicely. So that's my take on the deadfall trap. Obviously my ground stick's way too long. I'll set this up outside now and demonstrate it working. I've used an old broom handle here just so it's more clear for you guys to see what I've actually done here. It's not, again, it's not a complicated trap. There really is nothing to it. When you carve one of these, don't aim for perfection. You want the joint to be sloppy and loose, otherwise it will bind together and it won't be sensitive enough for when the thing is tripped and activated. You know, you want it unstable. So anyway, see in a few minutes. I'll show you this little fella set up. Okay, I've set the figure 4 deadfall trap up. I have shortened the ground stick, it was way too long. I've set it up using a log as the deadfall. As you can see, we have the supporting load stick down to my interlocking notch design. Simple notch and peg fulcrum point. The 2 half notches which go along to the bait stick and down to the ground stick. So dead simple, nothing elaborate here. On the end of your bait stick, that's where you'd put obviously some sort of bait, depending on what type of creature that you intend to catch. In this case I'm using the imaginary peanut butter because that's what the little red devil prefers. So without further ado, let's see if we can catch ourselves a devil. Oh yeah, some more nice peanut butter under here. I hope this isn't another trap though. Oh yeah. Got me again. It's very effective. It does work. Sorry for the poor demonstration, but without getting my hand smashed to pieces, it's the easiest way. It's very simple to make, very effective. Like I've said before in previous videos, don't leave traps unattended and set when you're not, when you're not by them. They're indiscriminate. Please always take them down when you've done practicing with these things. Anyway, sorry about the neighbours' noisy power tools. Thank you very much for watching as always. Take care, I'll see you on the next one. Mad Dog and Devil signing off. Yeah.